Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We're live! Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Well, Pats. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely, whoops. Let me turn the slide on. A lovely, lovely evening. I had to think about that for a second. I mean, I didn't think about it. I knew. Today we are playing more Tavern talk, and I'm also eating dinner, so. Come join me. Before we get into that, happy Scoliosis Awareness Month, Pride Month, and Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh boy. This is good. This is fucking good. Yeah, I need to get this out of my system, because if I don't... Jesus Christ. Why is... Okay. I need to get this out of my system. Y'all know how people bitch about, oh my god, everybody's talking about Pride Month. Why is everybody talking about mental health awareness month? Oh my god. They're preaching sin, but they don't care about the poor little boys. Let me get this out of my system. When they say shit like this, they don't mean men who actually have mental health issues. They don't mean all men. They don't mean men of color. They don't mean men who are disabled. They don't mean trans men. They don't mean gay men. What they mean is cis-het white men who have never dealt with depression in a day in their lives. White men who get called out for their bad behavior and want to cry about women who call it out. And I need to bring that out because it pisses me off when people say, well, what about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? What about men's mental health? And they don't mean men's mental health. They mean white male privilege. They mean, what about the poor little boys who are getting called out for their behavior? They don't actually mean men who are legitimately struggling with real mental health issues. Sana! Thank you for that pass. Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you, my dear? You came in at me ranting about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh dear. What the fuck do you mean invalid? Fuck you! Yeah. Everybody go follow Son of the Red Joker. And fuck you, Twitch, for not letting me go through the first time. Nah. Wah! Indeed. But yeah. I was basically talking about how when people complain about Pride Month and then say, what about Men's Mental Health Month? But they don't actually mean what about men's mental health. What they mean is, what about poor white men who have never struggled with mental health in a day in their life and get called out for their shitty behavior because they're so damn privileged. Because they're so damn privileged, being called out to them feels like oppression. But how are you, my dear? I got a sandwich, I got chips, I got lemonade from the service that does freaky fast delivery. Y'all know the company. I don't even need to tell you. I'm like, Month isn't being oppressed or anything, just overlooked if anything. I'm good. Yeah, men's mental health is being overlooked. But here's the thing that bugs me. Actual men's mental health, things like SI and depression and anxiety is what's overlooked. SI, SH, and SA. But that's not what they mean. They mean, what about this poor boy who got rejected? What about this poor man who was served divorce papers because his wife didn't want to clean his dirty underwear anymore? And then it pisses me off. Because they don't give a fuck about mental health. Weird co-opting type, yes, honestly. Not to mention, plenty of people do talk about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm talking about it right now. When people complain about no one talking about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, that is talking about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so what are you even on? Not to mention there are a sea of people who are doing it. So, what are you complaining about exactly? You know what's not talked about? And I've never seen anybody, and I'm saying this because I talk about it, but I've never seen anybody else talk about it. It's also Scoliosis Awareness Month. And a good portion of people don't know that, or even what scoliosis is. That's what's overlooked. I'm trying to change that. Because it is very overlooked, and people don't know like the full effects. I wish you luck with that. Thank you. In fact, you know how there are disabilities, you know how disabilities are being talked about more and more in media, which is great. It's great. Wheelchair use, autism, ADHD, those are all things that are being talked about more, and it's great. We absolutely should, they absolutely do deserve representation. However, I have never seen representation for scoliosis. And I know it's an invisible disability, unless you're looking at the spine through an x-ray. Well, it's usually invisible, but some people it's like so bad you can physically see it without an x-ray. I'm not there yet. I hope I don't get there anytime soon, but like I know it's an invisible disability, but it's still something that I think deserves to have some light on. Yeah, I'm getting that drip feed info about that by you. So short, so keep at it. Thank you. I don't know if I'll make more shorts about it, because I don't know what else I can say. But I mean, if anybody wants me to make shorts about it, or wants me to talk about my experience with scoliosis, I'll be more than happy to do it. Actually, I'll do it right now. Just give me a second. Yo, girls gotta eat. Your girls gotta eat. This boy is hungry. By gender joke. So, when I was a child, and I complained about chronic pain to my incubator, because Lord knows she doesn't deserve to be called the mom. She just said, oh, you're just growing. It's growing pains. So I stopped talking about it. And nobody knew I was in pain. Well, my dad did, but he didn't know what was going on. Because, well, nobody took me at the doctor at this time. So when I was really, really young, instead of being taken to a doctor because I wouldn't sit still, and obviously something was wrong, I had to elevate my legs to tie my shoes because it's too hard for me to bend down and tie them like a normal child. I also wasn't physically as strong as other kids. Like, I couldn't swing on the monkey bars like other kids could. I tried. I couldn't do it. I could do somersaults, though. Not anymore, but I used to be able to. But, so, yeah. I went to still in class. So... Hi, Twilight. So, instead of taking me to a doctor, guess what my incubator decided to do? Take me to a psychologist. And they wrongfully diagnosed me with chiropractor. Honestly, I should have been taken to the hospital because of how bad my back was. Also, fun fact that is really fucked up. Most chiropractors do not take insurance. Do not take health insurance. They will take car insurance if you were in an accident, which I think is fucked. But anywho, I got taken to a psychologist or whatever, and I got misdiagnosed with ADHD, autism, and mental R slur, which thank God is not a valid diagnosis anymore. Yeah. I don't have those things. I have FASD, which is fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. So on the surface, it does look like I have ADHD and autism. However, if I were to take ADHD meds, because I don't actually have ADHD, it would make my mental state worse. And they did try to put me on ADHD meds. Bad incubator. That's exactly why I don't call her my mom. That and other horrific reasons that I won't get into because that's not what this conversation is about. I was also a victim of abuse as a kid. And if you know anything about kids with PTSD, you know they don't quote-unquote behave normally. Anyway, enjoy your meal and the rest of the stream, Kit. Thank you, will do. They don't quote-unquote behave normally. Yeah. People often misdiagnose mistreated kids with autism, ADHD, or something else. But by the time I was diagnosed with scoliosis, I was 12 years old and I was done growing. And I did get a back brace. However, because I was like practically done growing, the doctor said, yeah, this brace isn't gonna do jack shit. You're supposed to get a brace like when you're young while you're growing, but because I was practically done growing at the time, it didn't do shit for me. Hello, welcome, welcome. So that's my story. Since nobody really talks about... I'm just talking about my experience with scoliosis because it's Scoliosis Awareness Month, and I've never seen a person talk about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. That makes it so hard. Yep. And now I have like... What degree is my spine at now? I think it's like 67. Is what the doctor said. Right, it's a preventive measure that corrects it as you grow, like braces or tires for your teeth. Exactly. I mean, I've never had braces because I never needed them. Because I naturally have perfect teeth. Because I'm naturally perfect. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, I am pretty fucking cute, but I'm far from perfect. True. I've never had braces, but from what I've heard, it sucks. I mean, having a back brace sucked, so makes sense. Not to mention, I was a 12-year-old kid, so you can imagine 12-year-old kid in, like, what? The early 2000s or whatever? So you can imagine how embarrassing it felt to me to have to go to school with a fucking giant brace around my torso. It was embarrassing. And no shade to my dad. This was absolutely... He was still trying to figure out how to raise me at the time. By this point in time, I was no longer living with my incubator. But I got yelled at for refusing to wear it. And even got my bed taken out of my room. Let me be clear. My dad is a great dad. He was just struggling with the whole single parent of a neurodivergent child. Like, this poor man had to raise me by himself and had no idea what the fuck he was doing. Not to mention, I'm his first and only daughter. The other two are boys. So he was new to both being a single parent, because my other two siblings had their mom, not my incubator, different person. And he had to raise me alone, and I was his only girl. So, I absolutely do not blame him. I know raising me wasn't easy. I was a fucking nightmare as a child. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm a nightmare now. The difference is, now it's funny. Me being a nightmare now is funny. Me being a nightmare in the past is just, oh god. I feel bad for whoever had to raise that child. Hope you're doing better. I'm doing physical therapy again. To try, like, physical therapy is not going to fix my back. That's not how it works. It's not a magical fix-all. But it does relieve pain. And every physical therapist I've had was pretty cool. I know it's not everybody's experience, which sucks, because everyone deserves good medical care providers. Everybody. I don't give a fuck what kind of circumstances you live in. But especially if you live in poverty, everybody, like, you definitely deserve it then. In spite of everything, it was worth it to see the person that you are now. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. I have no idea how he put up with me, because I was a fucking nightmare. I mean, I still am, but I'm a lovable nightmare now. Exactly. Have I ever mentioned how much I love my chat? I feel like I do every stream, but let me emphasize, I love you people. I'm not adopting you, Blaze. But hi, welcome, welcome. How are you, my dear? Don't mind me. Just eating dinner while I talk. We will be playing Tavern Talk. I just wanted to rant a little before we get into the game. Like, I promise we will. This whole stream isn't going to be a just chatting stream. I mean, it could be, but I mean, theoretically, I could. I am a storyteller. alright. Glad you're doing well, right? This is a good-ass sandwich. Dad, if you're here, how's your sandwich? I bought food for both me and my dad because it is a heat. I was going to heat a pizza in the oven because I have a frozen one in my freezer. But it is too fucking hot for that, so it's like, no! Hell no! Hell no! I'm ordering Jimmy John's. Fuck that shit! Also, I like the sandwiches. And these jalapeno chips. Holy shit, it is hot in here. Please keep yapping, it's entertaining. Sweetheart, I am entertaining. Just kidding. Well, I hope you guys find me entertaining. Considering I am an entertainer. Because if you don't, then what the fuck are you doing here? Seems kind of weird. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I've had haters show up to my streams and comment in my videos, and it's just like, if you don't like my content, why are you here? If I'm not for you, that's fine. I'm not for everybody, and I don't need to be. But, like, wouldn't it make more sense to go somewhere else? Just saying. Those don't know me, I'm Pauws. Daddy. And I'm Her Royal Highness and Best Anime Waifu and Husbando. I'm really public pleasant here. I'm in trouble, aren't I? You're always in trouble. Why the fuck would it matter if he's here or not? You'd still be in the kennel. My dad knows I don't have a filter. It's fine. Yo, yo. To give you guys an idea of how much of a savage my dad is, we played Cards Against Humanity together a couple of times, right? Typically, I'm the one who wins because I'm fucked up in the head. However, whenever my dad is involved, somehow he always wins, and I'm just like, what the hell? What the hell? Like, I am convinced that my dad is more fucked up in the head than I am. I don't even understand how that's humanly possible. Like, Dad, you want to explain that to me? Like, because my dad normally has, like, this sweet, you know, gentle Papa Bear vibe, right? When we play Cards Against Humanity, he turns into the biggest fucking savage on the planet, and it just makes me question everything. Like, I'm fucked up in the head, right? Y'all know this. I don't hide it. But somehow, Papa Pauws is worse. It's disturbing. I don't want to be in the kennel today. Papa Pauws, help! Nah, dude, you're on your own. Hey, Dad, if you're here, what level of hell is your head in? With 9, like, there are 9 levels of hell. We all know 9 is like the worst of the worst. So, like, what level of hell is the inside of your head? I need to know. if you're still here. Thank you for the compliment. Only you would take fucked up in the head and savage as a compliment. I am thy father's daughter, or son. Well, both. Y'all have seen the show 2.5 Men, right? My dad and I come up with a joke that he has 2.5 sons, which is pretty fucking accurate. Alright, let's get into tavern talk. Behold the void! Or your brother's savage daughter. That's true. That is very, very true. I have another story time for y'all. Well, I've done this a couple of times as a kid, but anybody who knows me personally knows I do not play about when it comes to my dad. I will call out a bitch and make you cry if anybody disrespects my daddy. He'll tell you, right, Dad? It tastes. I really like the game. The game. Well, I like the game too, but I meant the music in the game. If I didn't like the game, I wouldn't be playing it. I would have dropped this game. All it takes is one day. Act 2, The Dreaming. Chapter 9, Backbones and Boneyards. 49 of the Dreaming... shit, damn it. 49 of the Dreaming Moon. Welcome back to my tavern, Delphi. After last night, I desperately need one of your drinks. Let me guess. Bad dreams? They're relentless. Same here. I'm glad you're on my side. Aw. You never answered my question. What level of hell is your head in? I need to know for content purposes. They feel so real. I'm not even sure if I'm awake or dreaming sometimes. Maybe a drink will make for a good reality check. Please get me one. Like a drink so hot it'll burn my tongue. Or something so cold it'll hurt my teeth. After all, they say you can't feel pain in your dreams. I'm just a sucker for pain! Okay. Go normal, most people's hell. Okay. So, I'm gonna guess... level 4? Do I have that right? So, like, 9 would be, like, the worst of the worst, and level 1 would be... this is bad, but not terrible, but not too bad. So, I'm gonna guess 4. Do I have that right, Dad? I'll give it my best shot. Okay, we got this. We got this. I know exactly what to make. Gentle tonic. Cause you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's what? Right. It's black, then it's white. Oh wait, no. I got that wrong. It's only -2. And then we need... Nope, that's not right. Nope. Nope. Actually, we might be able to just... Is this gonna end up being a 2-shot drink? Oh no, it'll be more than 2 shots. Never mind. Gentle tonic, order up. Keep in mind, it's not hell for me. I like it here. Liquid reality. Now served extra delicious. By hell, I mean fucked up. And let's be real here, you're very fucked up in the head. Just don't touch the cup for too long. Thanks. It just hurts the right amount, so I must be awake. Oh, you're pretty crabby today. Ha! Finally! What? I think I just figured out the vision Gaia sent me a year ago. It was an encrypted recipe. I could do better, though. Maybe add a bit more strength. Ahoy, Aggies! Ahoy, Cheshire! Oh, hello, Delphi. I don't want to interrupt. I'll be back later. Bye! Aggies, wait! You're not interrupting anything at all! Listen, Cheshire, I appreciate it, but I really don't want to be a bother. You're not. Agreed. Are you sure? Because if you want me to go, I can. It's okay if I'm too much to handle for you. I'm used to it. You're not bothering anyone. I think you made it very clear you don't like having me around. And that's fine. I won't annoy you anymore. I just wish you would have told me directly, instead of just leaving without us saying a word. I was overly excited to meet a hero, the great Aquila Delphine. Sorry about that. Did I meet your expectations? No. You're not at all like I imagined. You're way cooler, actually. But I thought you'd at least be a bit nicer. The word hero just molds me into someone I've never really been. Talk to you soon, have fun. See you later, Dad. I'm not so good with people. I figured. Doing your best to keep everyone away must be pretty lonely. Oh, I can't relate at all. No, not me. Sometimes, but it minimizes the risk of drama. I can't relate at all. Can't really get attached to people if you scare them away. Oh, God. Did they just write me into the story? Cause... Am I being called out here or something? And I thought I was pretty good at it, but then you showed up. With your patience and your relentless kindness. Pa taught me to always be kind. You never know when someone's having a bad day. And you seem like someone who needs to be handled with gentle care. Again, am I being called out today? Cause what the hell is this? Huh? I didn't realize today was Call Out Kitten Day. Like, I didn't mark that on my calendar. Let me just look on the internet real quick and... Oh. I guess it is National Call Out Kitten Day. Nobody told me this was a thing. This is a joke. That is not a real holiday. Please don't repeatedly call out Kitten for things she may or may not have done or do. Y'all are gonna do it anyways, I already know. I know you fools. I don't know, but it's kind of obvious there's something beneath that tough shell. And it's starting to crack. I can see how it's terrifying to face what's truly lying underneath the mask you put on every day. I've done nothing to deserve your patience with me. So it's hard to understand why you don't just save yourself the trouble and walk away. Okay, Aquila is literally just me as a... What is Aquila? Aquila is literally just me as a nymph. I did not ask to get called out today. I did not ask for this. Gentle troll, what the fuck? Have y'all been stalking me? Because you seem really lonely and I want to be your friend. Can't that be enough? I guess so. I don't mind. Mind what? You being around? I, enjoy it or something. I want an Agius in my life. Like, just somebody who wants to be around me just because they want to be around me. Like, Agius. Can you manifest into a real person, please? Please? Also, I'd very much appreciate it if you convince your furry critter to chill. Rami? He's a sweet dude, isn't he? If you hadn't been giving me the death glare behind your back for days, I'd almost believe you. He's been doing what? Rami, I told you violence isn't necessary. Yeah, Rami, be nice. There is no way they didn't name that little mouse after the rat from Ratatouille. Like, that had to have been on purpose. There is no way that was coincidental. Like, his owner's a chef, and the mouse's name is Rami. Come on now. That's a Ratatouille reference. Yeah, but Delphi and I are cool. I should add that you obviously never bother me either. Always appreciate your company. And you're more than welcome in my tavern. You guys! Don't make me emotional! Oh my god! Look at the little mouse! Man, you don't know how much of a weight you've just lifted from my shoulders. I haven't been having the best day, but you both already made it at least 5 times better. Now all I need is a drink. I got you. How about something to calm your mind? Something that'll make you forget about all that stress you allude to. Sounds delicious. But so does anything that won't tank my mental capacity. Leave all your troubles to me. Maybe I should be a hypnotist. Just kidding. Enchanting, full of energy, although costs of dexterity. Frost coldness encourage you to confidence, sweetness. Soothes you when you're stressed. Personally, when I think of something calming, I think of hot chocolate. Because it's cozy. Or tea! You know, let's try this one, though. We have the recipe, why not try it? Why the hell not? We need something that'll bring power. Breasted crab, order up. I need an excuse to try this. Here, the drink you've been dreaming of. You're a real lifesaver, Cheshire. My chest feels a lot less heavy. Okay, let's talk about your day. What's bothering you? Some annoying customers again? I wish it was that simple. Really. No, I got into a fight with my paw, and we never fight. Really, never. It was over something so stupid, too. You know, You know how I've been finding joy in exploring my own magical abilities lately? I wanted to show Paul how much I've learned, finally show him how far I've come. So I pulled the most beautiful algae bouquet out of a jellyfish's dream. Oh, sounds beautiful. Yeah, he wasn't exactly thrilled or supportive. Normally he's a chill guy, just happy with whatever makes me happy. Not this time. He said I shouldn't get involved with that kind of power, that I should stay grounded. Unless you want to end up like your ma. How could he say that? I said, she's out there pursuing her dreams instead of sitting around idling away her life. And then he completely lost it. I'd never seen him talk like that before. I am almost tempted to stream shirtless because it is hot as hell in here. I'm not going to, but I'm tempted to. Who watched you take your first steps? Who listened to your first words? Who taught you how to read and write? How to swim? Who was right by your side when you caught your first fish? Who gave you a hug after your first heartbreak and cooked your favorite meal afterwards? Who celebrated with you when you got your dream job? It's not fair. It's not like Ma's never been there for me, you know. To be honest with you, I don't know. But was she there for you enough? Showing up wasn't there twice doesn't mean much if you're absent 90% of the time. When was the last time she stayed for more than a day? She was just here yesterday. I saw her by the docks. But when I thought I had finally caught up to her, she was nowhere to be found. Maybe the fog ate her. I really hope she's okay. Navigating her ship through that mist must be difficult. But I'm sure she's fine. She'll come back soon. She always does. But does she really? All you ever talk about is her adventures. Even when she's here, she's still out there. When was the last time she listened to anything you had to say? Or celebrated your achievements? Man, you guys are really not helping. Do you want us to pity you instead? Oh my god, my ear's bothering me. That's fun. You don't get it. She's still my ma, and I love her. He has no right to talk about her like that. It's unfair. He just doesn't understand what it's like to be her. Be like me, to be meant for more. Not that I'm doing much with it. Do you think he's upset because I'm too much like Pa? Or maybe he's just disappointed in me. No. You're a son. He's always proud of you. And so will I. Seeing you explore your powers is exciting. Who knows what wonders you'll accomplish? And if your dad doesn't want to see them, You can always show me every new trick you learn. Really? Oh my god, I love Aggius. This man is so sweet. I love him. I don't have anything new to show you yet, though. To be honest, everything's still kind of wonky. That jellyfish even stung my hand. I've been talking to that armored wizard about my magic. Thought maybe she could help me with controlling my powers. Miriam, yes. Turns out she can't help, or maybe she can't find it into her schedule. She seems busy to a comical degree. She mentioned her sister would have been a better help. Where do I find her? Miriam wouldn't tell me. Zara? Nowhere, I'm afraid. She passed away. Oh, really? I'm sorry. Was she your friend? Yeah. She actually loved pickled she actually loved the pickled clams with the lobster. Ordered them every time she got the chance. Ring any bells? Faintly, maybe? That must have been so long ago. That's 2 years. I'm sorry, Cheshire. Me too. So, where were we? Right, Miriam. Right, Maria told me I could use something like an anchor to help me stabilize my magic. I was going to get an actual anchor, but she suggested something more connected to my abilities. Something like from the dream planes or adjacent to them. Like water from the moon pools. You know, those mystical things. She thinks the ones reflecting on the dazzling moons of the dream planes might do wonders for me. You know, 'cause dreams and all that. Unfortunately, no one knows where the pools are though, so... I'd better start coming up with a backup anchor. How about an anchor drink? I'll think about it. I believe this is still available. Only if you pass my riddles 3. Really? No. You can just take it. Oh. The way his face changed when I said he could just take it. He's just like, fuck you, Cheshire. I'll think about a riddle next time, I promise. I suppose I'll take it then. You don't have to, Pusar. I doubt you put it up for mere decoration. Quests are meant to be fulfilled. Besides, hoping old Blimey put up caution signs near the sea and cliffs and tripping rocks is certainly rewarding. I can only listen to their tales of gigantic lugworms stealing their fishing bait so many times. Those worms can't possibly be as vicious as described. No, they're really dangerous and terminally hungry. Me when I was 5. Though I heard the local rangers some of them by bribing them with heart muscle jelly. Apparently, they trained them to defend the city during emergencies. How the fuck did I see large? I need to be tested for dyslexia or something, I swear. Miriam told me she was terrified of them as a kid. They're me both. They're carnivorous. Oh, but they're so cute! Knowing they'll defend us now adds to their credentials. Where there are cute creatures, there are evil variants, Cheshire. True. Cute things tend to be evil. Like me. I'm just kidding. Well, mostly. At least that's what it says in the epics. Are there any quests about rogue giant? Are there any quests about rogue gigantic lugworms, perchance? Nope. Sorry, but I'll keep an eye out. Well, then, Rocky Horror Mystery Show it is. That's definitely a play of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you know, you know. Even if it's a bit outside of my wheelhouse. Recovering a group of civilians lost in dangerous waters is outside of your wheelhouse? Ow! I accidentally, stabbed the inside of my nose. The dangerous waters part is, yes. Aren't Cassiopeia followers usually experts in sailing and navigation? Yes. So, shouldn't your training have prepared you for this exact scenario? I don't know how to sail a boat. That's okay. Or how to swim. Oh boy. Maybe we choose a less watery quest. I'm gonna say, oh, this is the perfect chance to learn. It's never too late to learn new skills after all. Unless you're dead! Why am I like this and why are you all here? Thank you for the follow for your Logic 21. I'm not sure the key to potential battle is the right moment to learn breaststroke. I think the local sea monsters might give good swimming lessons. I'll pass, thank you, but these people need help, and I have the time to do so. I'll find someone who knows how to sail a boat and get me there. Agius's mother is a sailor. She is! So he knows how to sail too. I do. You do? So you could take him along. Me? Good idea. You're hired. Huh? He's like, what the fuck? But I have to work tomorrow. Hey, use some vacation days. I know you have more than enough. Don't deny yourself the opportunity to chase your dreams of adventure. If you don't like it, the squeaky lobster will be waiting for you right here. Don't use it as an excuse to hold. But don't use it as an excuse to hold you back. So, go out there and chase your dreams. You're right. This is my chance to go on a real adventure. I shouldn't waste it. That sounds great, Quasar? I still don't know how to pronounce this. I'm in! Wonderful. Sophie, you should come along as well. She's a very experienced adventurer, you know. One time she defeated a vicious water demon all by herself in its own domain. She saved the entire Caldera passage in an epic fight. She was completely immune to its suffocating embrace and enchanted her javelin with magical lightning. Not a single person got hurt, except for the water demon, obviously. What class is Delphi? I am getting curious. Ranger, okay. The recipe book is growing! Okay. Those sound like very transferable skills. I'd be honored to have you aid us, Delphi. I'm good. But we might encounter aquatic fiends. Your experience could save lives. She could also just tell you everything she knows. Oh, don't let them go. Don't let them go alone let them go alone when you can help. Is she a librarian or an adventurer? I mean, I remember when the vile Kelpie of a cavalier threatened to devour all the. I mean, remember when all the vile Kelpie remember when vile Kelpie of Canivery threatened to devour all those fishermen? Didn't you manage to steal it in an impenetrable grotto with just a simple trap? That sort of thing would be super useful for any beast we might encounter. I did do that. I sealed it together with my friend Larondress, who couldn't make it out in time. It was his seal, and I couldn't break it. That's not great. Then we'll make sure that doesn't happen. We'll make sure that doesn't happen this time. Hussar's got our back, right? I got you, boss. I got you, boss. No, that felt wrong. You don't understand. I can't come with you. Why not? If I come with you, something terrible will happen. I'm cursed. People around me die. We might be able to rescue those strangers, but then your ship will sink or explode. Or maybe it won't, but you will. So just go without me, please. How can you say you're cursed? You've saved so many people. There are legends about you. Never everyone. What about the Caldera Passage? That water demon would have destroyed... That water demon would have destroyed not just one, but a whole region, and you saved them all. In the fight, the demon toppled an entire mountain. Caldera got lucky. It was spared with only an earthquake. The mountain collapsed on the other side instead, on the small, secluded village of Mekone. Mekone. I don't know. Isn't that where you're from? Oh. The hibiscus in my best friend's garden. Our local temple whose monks taught me how to throw a javelin. The bakery that made pumpkin bread in the fall and strawberry shortcake in the summer. All turned to ash and dust. Even the river dried out. No one remained. Life left that place forever. When I cleansed Kaleo of the white yellow plague. Oh, white yarrow plague. I'm sorry, guys. The major who welcomed me into their home like a sister, died from this disease before I could find a cure. When I successfully shielded a terrified town from a vampire, he took revenge on the companions who had helped me do so, and so on and so forth. I kept trying and trying, but I was always the last one standing. So I decided it's better to stand alone. That way, I won't curse anyone with me. Did someone curse you? Properly, I mean. They didn't have to. Existing is enough. Oh god. Aquila is just me. I did not ask to get called out today. I did not ask to get called out today. What the fuck? Maybe I did something so terrible the dragons have punished me for it. Who can say at this point? Misfortune isn't a curse. It's just misfortune. Your existence doesn't attract bad things. You haven't done anything uniquely deserving of punishment. Not everything happens for a reason. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Am I good? You've saved so many people. Is that bad? You're not the monster in this story. The bad things that happen to you don't make you a bad person. And they're not a prophecy either. Yes, bad things can always happen, but so can good things. Oh. They won't be able to reach you if you shut them out beforehand in fear of losing them. I don't want terrible things to happen to anyone else. I can't go through that again. But you can't run away from caring. You'll lose people that way too. People you might have never lost otherwise. What's the point? Eventually, I'll lose them either way. I did not get asked to be written in the story! I did not consent, I did not consent, I did not consent! I don't know. Why did you keep trying before? You really gave up. Why not just seal yourself in a grotto forever? Why say that traveler from a lugworm? Why come to my tavern? Well, it's hard to stand by when someone clearly never learned lugworms can climb. Because no one ever taught them. But by helping them, you can help them save themselves and others in the future. Adventure always starts like that. Hopeful, bright-eyed. believing in the good in the world. Until the day you wake up and you've buried in the same graveyard. And you're buried in the same graveyard as everyone you used to love. You're not buried. You're alive. You're visiting the graveyard because you love those people. But you can't stay there with them. But you can't stay with them there. There's more to the world than just that graveyard. Oh my god, my poor nose! Like the hibiscus flower Kaya grew in Kane's backpack, and the view of the sunset from the tavern's roof, and Cheshire's drinks. And people with a lot of fun facts about lighthouses, yeah? I guess it's hard to feel dead with one of Cheshire's drinks, too. Thank you! This adventure could be a disaster, but it could be full of more lighthouse fun facts, too. If you think we have limited time together, let's spend it doing something worthwhile. Your skills would greatly lower the risk of casualties. What exactly is your plan? Oh, is she in? Is she in? Are they in? Oh, nimpy nim. The plan, right. First, we need to set sail. First, we sail to the Gulf of Fog and search for the missing ship. Perhaps we can find out how to get to the Copper Archipelago. I don't know how to pronounce this word! Archipelago. I don't know. Archipelago, too. It seems like it promises signs of life. It's not an idea. That's not a plan, that's an idea. Well, it's a treacherous area, especially with the magical fog potentially worsening the already low visibility. We need to navigate it. We need to navigate and be prepared to smite whatever monsters we may encounter. But with enough strength or dexterity, no enemy shall be an obstacle. Shouldn't we focus on protecting ourselves before we throw the first punch? The only protection we need is Cassiopeia and our own courage lighting the way. We shouldn't let paranoia keep us from making decisions. Being overly cautious helps no one. Our motivation for saving those people is stronger than nature's motivation to calm them. I'm sure of it. Seems a bit too single-minded. We shouldn't underestimate a threat that has yet to be encountered. We'll have to help a lot of people if we find them. Geologists aren't exactly known for their combat powers. Have a little hope. If they're still out there, they won't just be sitting around. I'm sure they'll be happy to help us rescue them. They might need a little pep talk, but with enough charisma, you'll inspire them to follow your lead in no time. And we'll cheer you on without having to cover you in a fight. Perhaps we can also inspire each other. We have different skill sets after all. We focus on what we're good at instead of counting on winning a fight. We might be able to solve this differently. Maybe we can avoid fighting altogether. We'll need a lot of luck for that to work. I can help with that. Either route sounds exciting. I'm not sure. With enough strength, I'm sure I'll have the courage to follow my lady's lead into whatever challenges await us. And I really shouldn't risk something going wrong. But this is a rescue mission, not the destruction of something deeply evil. Should I not focus on the people to be rescued and the support of my companions? Maybe it's time to try something new. Do you want to ask Cassiopeia for guidance? Maybe she'll answer today. No, I'll just ask you. Alright. Give me a moment to think about it. A lot of luck. I kind of want to go with the luck route. I have another one that does luck. Nope, not that one. So this one offers luck and hope. And it offers charisma. There's this one. Yeah, this one offers luck and hope. This one, okay, it does do inspiring. This one might be the better drink. Gentle tonic, order up. I think you should take advantage of your unique blend of party members. Each of you has different strength, so we should have the plan. We should have a plan that reflects that. Well, I admit I'm a bit scared where this may lead us, but I trust in your decision. I'm excited to see Delphi's famous lightning strike! I'm excited to see what you all have up your sleeve with your magic tricks and all. Together, we'll save those people in no time. First we need a boat. Where do we get a boat? Old Blimey has one. Excellent. Squeeze me. We shall ask them for the aid then. Shouldn't we? Ah, fucking fly. Shouldn't we ask them for a compass? Not that they work well right now, but it couldn't hurt to have one. We also need to be careful they don't think we're thieves. They said they've been dreaming every night about being robbed. The paranoia was palpable. Understandable with Inkity nearby. Didn't you give old Blimey one of your dream charms, Agius? I did, but I don't exactly take me or my magic very seriously. Oh, Agius, you're a bit too old for such childish tricks. Plus, the chimes don't work very well anyway. I'm working on it though. Soon they'll keep me out of other people's streams. Soon they'll keep me out of other people's streams. I wonder what I'll dream about then. You dream other people's streams? Yeah, not on purpose, but it's so easy to drift away, and I haven't figured out how to stop it yet. My magic isn't very powerful. It's just childish tricks, as they say. It was fine before the fog started. Now everyone's dreams are just weird and gloomy and wet. What do you mean by wet exactly? Perhaps the Gulf of Fog will help us uncover what's going on with the mist. Considering the fogginess of it all, a problem could originate from there. That's smart. The area could harbor clues. I don't know about that. There's fog in a lot of places. Sure, but most of them aren't named the Gulf of Fog. We will turn soon, Cheshire. May Cassiopeia guide us all towards bliss and safety. We should follow him before he gets lost. We should, but Delphi. Yes? We'll all probably have to travel together for a bit. Do you maybe want to tell us about your friends on the way? And about Mekone? You want more stories, don't you? You don't have to. I'd love to. Keep some seats open for us, Cheshire. And don't get too bored here without us. I have a few recipes to work on. Can't wait to taste test. Unless we screw this up. But then you'll cheer us up. See you soon. What if what I'm missing is dragon fruit? I should ask Una. Never mind. Right now. All right. Chapter 12. Interior 53 of the Dream. We will continue this, but I'm getting really hot, so I'm gonna need y'all to give me a minute.
is a step to be the one they say up and left. How can I walk?
I just fucking realized my mic was... I muted... I tried to turn off the mute. And I guess... I swear I hit the mute button and didn't... God, I am so sorry. I put all that work into fucking voice acting. Only for it to not pick up my voice. I'm a little annoyed. But thank you all so much for coming to the stream this evening. I had fun and I hope you all did too. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. I am on Twitter. I am on Twitter and Blue Sky if you want to keep up with me. Twitter is by everybody hates me. And Blue Sky is where my more people post go. If you like what you see here on my channel and want to financially support me, I have a Stream Elements and a Ko-fi if you'd like to donate. Or you can commission me on VGen for lore and or script writing. If you're watching this on Twitch, we're not going to rate anybody today, but... Oh, I guess somebody redeemed Hydrate, so I guess I'll do that now. If you're watching this on Twitch, we're not going to raid out, but thank you all so much for coming anyways, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.